Hello, this is Ray Edwards, and in this week's video, we're going to discuss how to make good decisions. And it usually starts with making a lot of bad decisions because that's what usually gets our attention, right? We make some bad decisions and we get poor outcomes, unpleasant outcomes, and we realize, I really need to get this decision-making thing down. Well, the key I have found is making your decisions in advance. And what do I mean? I mean, think about the really important decisions that you know you're going to have to make. You probably already know most of them. Like, if you are watching what you eat and you're in the process of losing weight and improving your health, you decide ahead of time that you're not going to have the bananas Foster at dinner tonight. You're going to skip the dessert, or you're going to have a few pieces of fruit, something healthy, instead of a big bowl of ice cream. You decide that in advance. If you are going to be making a long road trip tomorrow, you decide in advance to get plenty of rest tonight. So you know that these decisions are coming, so why not make them in advance? How does this work in business? You probably know the kinds of requests that are going to be made of you by customers, the kinds of requests that you're going to hear from vendors, the kinds of situations and decisions you're going to be faced with on an ongoing basis. So I believe the way to make good decisions in business and in life is to understand your core values. Instead of trying to figure out every single scenario and decide in advance what you're going to do, figure out the leverage points in your decision-making process, the core values and beliefs that will guide all your decisions and make them all very easy. For instance, I'm standing outside my office door, and there's a sign right by the door, and it has 3 words on it. It says, presence, people, profits. Now, that's a shortening of one of our written core values for our company. And that written core value is, we value presence first, people next, and profits third. And what that means to us as a company is, presence, first of all, means 2 things. It means we recognize the presence of God in our business. Now, that may or may not work for you, but for us, it's an important part of our core values. We recognize and are aware of and seeking God's presence in our business. That informs the way we deal with one another, with our customers, with our clients, with our vendors, and with our colleagues. It also means, the word presence means being present with the people that we're currently facing right now, being present with what we're doing right now. So for instance, as I'm making this video, I'm not thinking about something else. I'm not looking at something else. I'm focused and I'm present with you in this moment. So the presence of God and your own personal presence in the here and now. That's value number 1. Value number 2 is people. And that includes the people on our team, treating them with respect, treating them as the divine creations they are, and the same goes for our customers, clients, and vendors. If we value God's presence, being present with people, and valuing the people themselves, then that finally leads to the third part of our first core value, which is profit. And profit is last out of those 3, and you may say, well, that's kind of screwy, Ray, because you're in business. And that should be your first purpose, shouldn't it? To make a profit? Isn't that the purpose of business? I don't think so. I mean, it is an outcome we need to have happen if we're going to succeed. And trust me, I want to succeed. That's important to me. But here's what I know. If I don't value people first, then I won't render value to those people. And the only way I can truly value people is to be present with them. And in my belief, the only way to really be present with people and give them the appropriate value in my mind and in my heart is to be aware of the presence of God, their creator. So presence of God, creator, presence with the people that I'm with right now, valuing those people as the divine creations they are, and rendering value through the vehicle of my business brings about profit. And I believe the most profitable businesses are the ones that are bringing the most value to their people. So does it sound kind of out there? Maybe it is. But I have a suggestion. Give it a try. Try adding this to your core values and do it for a couple of weeks and see if it makes a difference in how you feel, how you act, and how profitable your business is. I believe that presence, people, and profits in that order will bring about a great change in your business. What do you think? If you're watching this video somewhere other than rayedwards.com, then go to that website and sign up for an email notification whenever we have videos like this released. Plus, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave your comments, give us a thumbs up, a like, or share the video with somebody else if you think they really need to hear it. And whatever the case, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your feedback, and I will see you here next week.